Hi everybody. I am coming on real quick here. Well, we'll see how quick, but anyways, I'm coming on to do a review of this Monvict hot glue gun. It's 110, 240 to 240 volts, and it has 40 watts of power. I was approached by someone from the company asking if I would do a review, so that's what I'm going to do. They reimbursed me for purchasing the hot glue gun from Amazon, and I'll put the link to this particular glue gun in the show notes below. I have opened it already just to make sure that everything was here. So let's take a look at what you get. I believe this was just under $22. You have the little instruction booklet. We have the glue gun. It says glue gun, has the AC and the voltage, or the hertz, whatever the hertz is. 40 watts. On-off switch. Not sure what this is right here. It's covered with a little plastic hoojie. But your typical small format. Not teeny tiny, but not full-size glue gun. The thing that intrigued me was this cool stand. And then you also get an assortment of glue sticks, just the regular clear sticks. And then there's some colored glittery sticks, which not up my alley, but if you like glitter, you will like those. And then a little stand that if you're not using this stand, this attaches easily right here in the front of the gun, she said. I had it on there once. There it goes. And so that you can just prop up on that. But I want to try this, and this, the gun doesn't fit in this stand, in this stand that I'm taking apart as I pull it out of the box, with this on it. I don't think, unless, no, it doesn't. It won't go all the way in the holder. So we'll take this back off. On and off easily. I suppose if you don't have room for the holder, that's an option. The suction cups do stick really well. I mean, I'm pulling really hard, that's not coming up. And then you have the little silicone piece that keeps the, glue from sticking all over the plastic part. And then I believe this just snaps in there like that. And then your glue gun will sit right in there. Now let me get it off my mat so that I can show you from the side, because I know you're looking at it from the top. So the gun just fits right in there very easily. So that's kind of handy. I like the stand. So I am going to put some glue, a glue stick in here, and turn it on and let it heat up, and then we'll just stick something together and see how well it works. Okay, we are heated up. I just grabbed some things here in the studio that I thought we could just try to glue. I'm sure it'll work on everything, but I have cardboard. We're just going to do cardboard to cardboard. Because I will definitely use this as a substrate. Normally I think I would probably just pull out my white craft glue for this, because I'm a little impatient and I don't usually like waiting for glue guns, but it did heat up pretty fast. And what I can tell you, question I had before, was what was this? It's the light, the power light. You see? Can you see that? The thing I don't like is it just continuously drips glue out the end. So as I'm putting it in the holder and taking it back out, I am leaving glue trails behind. And I know a lot of glue guns do that. I'm going to show you all my glue guns here in a minute and explain to you where they came from. Okay, I just have some wooden blocks here. They spelled out Merry Christmas, but I don't use them anymore. So let's see how well it works to glue wooden things together, because I can use this as a prop to prop things up in my assemblages. Yeah, not bad. I mean, it's stuck. I'm sure I could pry it apart, but not easily. I'm pushing, it's pretty stuck pretty well. So, good glue. I have a plastic, this was a, what do you call it? Hourglass kind of thing, egg timer, not hourglass, an egg timer that I had painted black. I was going to use it in that big assemblage I did, and then I didn't use it. And this is just one of those like cap things that I don't know what it's called. See, it's got the metal prongs. It snaps over something, whatever. I am going to, let's see, let's put the glue in here. This is why I don't like glue guns, especially with all the strings. And that down into the glue. This is something that normally I would use E6000 for. And in fairness, I'm just going to let that sit until the glue is not hot anymore and dry. See what happens. This one would be iffy with any kind of glue. This was something out of my dad's workshop, and it's just plastic disc with holes in it. It was probably a knob of some sort, or he made it, whatever it was, he made it into a knob. Anyway, I like to use it on the jelly plate to make circular patterns. And I have this, used to be a large push pin, but the pin part came out. I'm going to try and glue this on here just to make it kind of a handle. But obviously that's much smaller than this. I'm going to fill that up with glue and pray that I need another glue stick already. Okay, that went fast. That glue stick went really fast because you saw we didn't do that much. I'm not quite sure why. It might just be me because I don't use glue sticks that often, so it may just be any glue stick would use up that fast, but I'm not familiar with it. Okay, so I'm going to try to just put this in the middle. Now I filled that cavity full of glue, and we're just going to let that sit for a minute. That whole plastic piece is really hot, so I hope it doesn't melt. Alright, this is not holding. You see the holes in the glue. I think you can see that. Maybe if I put more glue over here, but I don't think this is going to work. And it's not really a fault of the glue gun, I don't think, because there's just some things that glue guns aren't suited for. But I just thought I would put it to the test and see if we could glue some weird metal to some weird plastic in a kind of a weird configuration. So, okay, lots more glue. I think you can see it oozing out there. So that may have been the problem. Let that one sit for a few. And this one's moving over. I might have to babysit this one until that glue cools off more. But I mean, for all intents and purposes, it works well. I mean, it works as well as any other small glue gun would. Let me pick this up here. I'm going to turn it off. What I want you to see, it does stick good, at least to the glass. but you see all the glue, and like I said, I think probably all glue guns do that to a certain extent. That's one of the things that I personally don't like about using a glue gun, is just the strings of glue that you have left. However, this piece being silicone, I mean, if you are a glue gun user and you like hot glue, you saw how fast that cleaned right off of there. It does not stick to this, which is a big plus in my book. So there's some advantages to this over another smallish glue gun. Price-wise, I really don't know like what glue guns of this particular size. I would call this a medium size with a stand. You can compare prices. Like I said, I think this one was just a little under $22. If I was someone who used a glue gun often, I would definitely buy this. I think it's comparable to any other glue gun of this size in wattage. But what puts it over the top for me is the stand. I really like the stand. I like the fact that this is silicone and it cleans off. I like the fact that it has the rubber feet that stick really well, so it's not sliding around on me when I'm trying to put it in and out of the holder. The reason that I don't need another glue gun is the fact that I have this Princess low melt glue gun that belonged to my mother. I have this teeny little, I can't even read what brand this is, but this little tiny low temp glue gun also belonged to my mother. Guess who liked glue guns? I have this low temp glue gun that has my grandson's initials on it. He's 21 now, and I'm sure he hasn't used a glue gun in 18 years. He probably used this in kindergarten, and I probably helped him with something, and that was the end of his glue gunning days. He's now driving a tractor because he's a farmer. Let's hear it for the farmers. And then I have this high and low temp glue gun that I think I bought this years ago. I like that one. I have this Sears glue gun, well used, as you can tell from the tip. I really like this one for when I'm going to be doing a lot of gluing. Like when I was making stuff for my daughter's wedding shower, it was just gluing, you know, for hours on end. This one held up really well. I didn't have to like switch out guns because, well, talk about not babysitting, and it's hard as a rock now and crooked. So there you go. I have a crooked handle. And then let's see, what else do we have here? We have, this is the glue gun. When I use a glue gun, this is the glue gun that I use. It's a dual temp by, I don't know who. I don't see a brand. My dad made this holder. It works just fine. It sits in there. I got a little ceramic tile here that the glue does clean off of, even though I don't usually clean it off. So there's that. And then when I want to get really fancy, I have this Craftsman glue gun that belonged to my dad. And it has all these tips. A flat tip. A really big round tip. A smaller tip. This long tip that's on there. Can you see that? Am I like totally off camera with everything? Because I'm looking at it, but you can't see it. It has that tip. Did you see these? I think you probably saw those. And this tip that has these multiple holes in it. It looks like a Monopoly house. I have no idea. I've never used that before. what I like about this one is that you can put caulk sticks in it. You can put filler, like this is a filling stick, so you can fill holes and crevices, and it's more for other things than just gluing. See, it says Easy Fix Home Repair Kit. So this one I save for special projects. And then of course we have acrylic glue sticks, we have, I don't know, multi-temp glue sticks, we have every other teeny big oval round glue stick known to man. So that's why I don't need another glue gun. But I was happy to review this one for you guys. And if you do need a new glue gun, I would recommend this one. It's Monvict. The link will be in the description below. So if you need a glue gun, go get one. Definitely worth the pennies. Okay, kids, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Bye.